Stay on 1 more second. Oh my God! Look at this thing! Nah! Look at this! Fish? No way. I snagged on a grass. I looked down. No way. Yeah, I really like the drag clicker. I really like the drag clicker with my 2mm tune-up. We're gonna get a bunch of these guys today. Oh no! I don't have a landing net today. I don't have a landing net today. There is always something. Why? Because this weekend I went fishing, carp fishing with my kids, and I took out the ultralight landing net and I put the carp landing net. We're gonna manage. As long as we catch and fish, 1.25 gram BG1 with a nymph. This bass, I love spring fishing, folks. I wasn't even targeting it, but if they can see it, they will chase it and eat it. That's how it is in the spring. 59 degrees water temp are these little fish underneath me here. I want to go back over there in open water though. But today I have the amazing task of fishing and comparing the two Airities. This one here is the 2000 size that just caught the fish and got another bite actually. This is the 2000 size and it has 2.3 pound line. And I also have the 1000 size on another eradicator. This one has 1.5 gram BG1 with a 1-inch Charlie Brewer. The problem is, I don't know, I think we're gonna fish mostly this reel today because that other rod, the other reel, came from Mr. Lee with 3-pound fluorocarbon line. Amazing line, sun line, FC Sniper. I use this line for leaders, this exact line. 3-pound FC Sniper, I use it for leaders because it's too expensive for me for main line, but I have caught so many catfish and drum with that line that I trust it completely. And I use it for leader, but that line, one of the reasons it's so strong, it's a little bit thick for the diameter, for the breaking strength. So 3-pound is 0.16 millimeter. 0.16 millimeter is a thick line. It's not for one of these fancy rods. I already tried it, but I cannot get a cast. 0.16 will not go through these micro guides. I made a video for micro guides saying that they're not all they're hyped up to be. If you have a rod with micro guides, 0.16 is just too much. Unfortunately, the water temps are 59 and I am still not seeing fish on the banks, folks. Now I'm sure that there is bass on the banks, but I don't see schooled panfish. That's what I don't see. Is this? Oh, look at that. Look at that. A little crapperoo. A little bitty crapperoo. It's not that little bitty. Look at how small the reel is. I don't even have a clip on this one because I just took it out of a package right now. This morning I just took a couple of packages. There is one more. That's what I came back here. I came back to the hump to catch exactly one more bass. I'm not gonna find amazing drag. You gotta open the spring exactly 2 millimeters more. Hey now. This is not a bad bass now. Hey now. This one is probably a keeper in a bass tournament. Not saying a winner. I'm just saying a keeper. Don't jump like this with mouth open. I hate that. I see them getting ready for the jump, and yeah, this drag is amazing. Daiwa drags. Yeah. Definitely you don't need no iFish Brembo Brakes grease for this reel. And listen how it clicks. This tells me, folks, that I'm not crazy, that what I'm liking is indeed better, that it's not a matter of preference. Why is always the Stella and the expensive reels sound so nice? Why the expensive reels always sound nice? This is a beautiful fish. The hook is very deep in his throat, but it doesn't mean that it has penetration. It's not deep, but it's in the roof. Gosh, dang it. I almost had him. Okay, now I have him. Haha, 1.25. Look at that. Size 12 hook. Look at the mouth on this fish for a size 12 hook. You guys that are afraid to buy my size 12 hook jigs. I forgot which one of the two. You know what I might do? I might remove the 1.5 gram BG1 jig and put a 2 gram tungsten with a big chitic, which will completely overload the eradicator. The eradicator 2 gram is already too much for this rod. It will completely overload the eradicator on the cast and on the twitch. But I'm gonna get nice casting distance, and we have a lot of bass around, so we might get a screamer. Let's do that. Let's put the 2 gram, because I have one ready right here. I removed it from another rod. Put a real chitic instead of the Chinese chitic. Natural color. There we go. Let's try to catch a fish. Yeah, it doesn't sound as nice. I will ask Mr. Lee if he will authorize me to tune up his clicker also, and I'm gonna put a bearing under the spool. Sometimes the bearing doesn't really improve the performance, but I have a feel that sometimes the bearing improves the sound of the reel. Because if you think about it, the metal spool is otherwise resting on a plastic bushing. And a plastic bushing is just terrible for acoustics, if you can imagine that. The spool is trying to vibrate. Oh, this casts better. The spool is trying to vibrate, but the plastic bushing is just, I don't want to say absorbs, because it's hard, but it's not as hard as a bearing, right? And also the bearing has a little bit of free play in the bowl, so it can spin. So I feel the bearing is just more, it's just better for acoustics. Yeah, got a bite there, but not really a bass bite. Another bluegill bite. Gotta switch to the smaller lure. Yeah, I got him, but if I'm gonna be catching bluegills, I don't need the 2-inch Kitek. Stay away from my 2-inch Kitek. You know, I saw quite a few little dots here, but I was casting the big jig hoping to get a nice bass. But let's cast the 1.25. I have 2 floats too. If everything else fails, we're gonna catch some bluegill with the floats. But let me cast here a few times with the light jig now and the light line. Yeah, this cast's like so different. I wanted to catch a nice bass, but if I can't, I can still catch a nice shell cracker here or big bluegill or something. Oh, something. This is what I wanted to catch on the other line, on the 3-pound line. Come here now. Yeah, I wanted to catch this guy on the. He's running like a. I wanted to catch. Oh man, look how nice it sounds. Yeah, this is how drag should sound. Why couldn't I catch you on the 3-pound line? I cast and cast, but I couldn't connect. I tossed the little bitty nymph with the 1.25 BG1 with size 12 hook. Now we connect. Now the problem is we're gonna need to start horsing, and I'm gonna lose this fish, but there is a bunch of stump here. I'm gonna spot lock so the boat doesn't move, and we're gonna make it or break it here. It is full of stumps here. The drag is tighter now, that's why you're not hearing on purpose. This is, yeah, I felt this was not a bass. Different kind of shakes. Yeah, it's not a bass. Good fight though. Good fight. Good fight. Okay, this is a baby channel catfish, but man, good fight, good run. Good slime on my leader. Oh, he's like hooked, like perfect penetration in the side of the lip. He was never going anywhere. Wow, just perfect. See, if the hook has some soft tissue to grab, it's super sharp, it will grab. But these bass sometimes have a bony mouth, and my hooks, they will still penetrate, but you gotta set the hook, which I'm not big into setting hooks. I set, but my drag is so loose that I don't know how much I set. Now all of this slime, wow, slime is not the problem, but I need to retie. It's really frayed. I don't know if the teeth, what happened. It is really frayed, folks. The first 6 inches above the. We'll just retie because we're catching. There is no panfish here. We're catching mostly bass and catfish. So let's just retie. You know, black BG1 with a nymph is sometimes all you need. Nymphs always smell good. They are organic. You're not littering the lake. If a fish swallows it, I believe, I'm not sure. I believe the nymph will dissolve in the stomach of a fish. If somebody knows, please correct me. But the thing is, you can buy 10 packs of nymph when you find a good deal with different colors, and just keep them in your backpack, in your tackle bag forever. Whenever you run out of whatever you lure, just put a nymph. I don't care what you're fishing for, bass or crappie or bluegill, or nothing will pass on a nymph. And these appendages, it's up to you. If you fish for bluegill, you can trim the appendages. If you fish for bass, like right now, you don't have to trim the appendages. There's one more. What is this? Wow, this little jig. Inhaled it all the way. The only downside of the size 12 jig is they're a little bit too easy to swallow. They just slide right in. So with the size 10 hook, a lot less swallow problems. This one is slightly better. Slightly better. Oh, first crappie shallow. First crappie shallow. Okay. I know a few more shallow spots if we catch some more. He's not a spawning crappie though. He's here to feed, or I don't know what he's here for. But that fish did not have eggs and he's too small. This is not a spawning crappie. Folks, I'm debating what to do. I can stay here and catch a few more small bluegill and a couple of shiners, maybe a small crappie. But this is Tennessee River, folks. Don't get me wrong. I'm absolutely happy with this beautiful cove. And I believe I have a good chance of catching another nice bass. But there might be better fishing somewhere else. They say don't leave fish to look for fish, but this is Tennessee River. You can find amazing stuff. Also, where can these fish go? Wow, 2 shiners back to back. And I'm on Tennessee River. I need to drop this under the boat. I need to fish with this as bait. I don't have any rods with me that are today even ultralight power. Just don't have rod, I don't have hook, I don't have anything for this bait. Just give me my nymph back. Come on now. Be good. Amazing bait. See? The 1.25 BG1 with a nymph. We are catching shiners, folks. I'm sure this point gets hit 10 times every single day. I mean, it's just sticking like a sore thumb, as they say. Shallow point. I can see how every bass angler will stop here for just 5 minutes and cast a few times, and I still see fish on it. But these are not really, these are the fish that they cannot catch. Let's see if this bluegill or baby bass. Baby bluegill. Ultralight fishing. Untapped source of fish. Folks, let's go for a boat ride. There is little fish every whichever direction I look here in this cove. But where are these fish gonna go? They're not going anywhere. So we can, I believe, and it's kind of tucked from the wind, I believe we can always come here and catch them. Let's go for a boat ride. I'm looking for something completely different. Let me go show you a couple other spots Maybe we find something that's not fished so much. I have to remove the talon every time I go on plane, because I dropped the talon too far down and now the talon is sticking below the boat and it creates incredible water drag. But this allows me to fish 1 foot deeper, and sometimes this is the difference between being able to use the talon and not being able to use the talon. Alright folks, the goal is, and we gotta achieve that goal. The goal is to run this entire bank and catch at least 1 nice bass, preferably 2, but at least 1 nice bass on the 500 size Airity. The wind is blowing in a direction that I need to start from the other side. There is a fish. See, I told you I saw a couple of dots. Spot walk, we're gonna do a few more casts from here. There is the first proper fish. It's not really proper, but that is the 500 size. That is the 500 size. And we caught something. The level of stupidity of this trolling motor is undescribable. Well, I said the first proper fish. I don't know if it's the first proper fish. Let's call it the first fish. Oh, there you go, that's a fish. Let's spot walk. Try to make a few more casts there. Can't tell how big he is yet. Oh, he's decent. Okay, this is the first nice fish. Oh, no, don't jump. See, the drag is not as nice. No jumperoo now. See how the other one sounds nicer? I really want to land this fish. I'm just gonna keep pressure until he's ready for a picture. I'm just gonna keep pressure until he's ready for the photo shoot. We're in open water, there's nothing to tangle here. He's gonna get tired. He's gonna get tired. Now the drag is amazingly butterly smooth. I just wish the clicker was a little bit clickier. I will ask Mr. Powell if he's okay with me putting a bearing and opening the spring a little bit. Oh no! Don't jump now! This line is strong. I have a lot more power to horse him. I just don't want to lose this fish. I don't know if I don't have a lot of bank left. If I will be able to catch a nicer fish with the 500 size. Probably not. So I'll take my time, try to land this guy. Okay, I can tighten a little bit now. I think he's ready for the photo shoot. Looks properly perforated where the mustache would be. Yeah, take some air and give up. Take some air and give up. There comes a point where they give up, and he gave up. Oh, that is a proper fish now. Come on now. Look here. Nah. Look here. What do you want? Look here. That is a proper catch with the 500 size. Come on, don't be too picky. That is a proper catch for the 500 size. The gold hook got bent out as always, but held up just enough. That fish is over 1 pound. It is over 1 pound. Look at this mouth. I wish I caught him on the BG1, but I tried, but ow, ow, ow! The BG1 just doesn't have enough weight to cast with the 3 pound line. Fish. Spot lock. Spot lock. Decent fish. Let's get out of here with the spot lock just to be able to make a second cast there. Decent fish, but not like the previous one. But let's take our time and land him. Yeah, the clicker is perfectly smooth, just not loud. And this 4.6 gear ratio, oh my gosh. I hope they make the Presso Limited with this exact same reel, everything. Come here, buddy. He is perfectly perforated, just like the other one in the mustache. But even this fish look respectable, given what I'm fishing with. Completely respectable. Now this one is almost a pound. The other fish was much heavier and I felt it right away. Alright folks, I'm done with this bank. But I'm not done fishing. The weather is good and I feel the bass was active everywhere I was. It was kind of, the problem was the grass or me losing them or me not presenting it. But I don't remember grass problems at the first cove. So I'm gonna run quickly over there and I'm gonna fish there the last, I don't know, 1 hour or so. Yeah, there is grass here too. There is grass here too, but let's switch to the 1.25 gram lead, because we are in too shallow water here. See if we can catch something. There's fish? Yeah, it is fish on the first cast. On the first, I thought I snagged. That's how good of a fish it is. I thought I snagged. Yeah, listen to this drag. I wanted to catch it on the other reel, but it just don't work the way you want it. Now we're full of stumps here. Don't jump. We gotta tighten up a little bit the business. Feels like a bass. Full of stumps here, we can't run too much around. Maybe not a bass, I don't know. Why he ain't no jumping? No, cannot go there. No, I'm sorry. Thou shall not go that way. Come back this way, you fish. I'm hoping it's a monster bluegill or something. I'll take a bass too. But he hasn't jumped yet. Hoping maybe big crappie. Oh, come on, don't go there. Don't go there. There's sticks and stumps everywhere, folks. You can see that there's another stick here. Come here. Why you gotta make it difficult? No, just don't go in the engine. Oh my God! Oh my God! Stay on, stay on, stay on, stay on 1 more second. Oh my God! Look at this thing! Nah! Look at this! You wanna catch a nice fish? This nice enough for you? Look at this thing! My gosh! Little BG one! Look at this! BG one, size 12, 1.25. I have no voice left. 1.25, size 12 hook. Looky here, folks. Oh my God, what a slab! What a slab! I'm gonna put him on the ruler, but this fish is fat, it's not long. I'm still gonna put him on the ruler though. But oh my God, this fish is outside of the freaking ruler. This fish is 19, maybe 20 inches. That's like 3, maybe 4 pound bass. Now it's not 4. 19, this fish is over 19 inches. Over 19 inches. I don't want to weigh him because he's already very tired. And she has eggs. So no need to stress out this fish additionally. But we didn't even puncture. The hook was kind of stuck to the roof, but didn't even penetrate the roof. A little nymph. Do you need Japanese lures? Get you BG1 and get you a little nymph, and you can catch anything that's swimming in the water. Look at here, look. There you go. Boom! I don't know if the wind is bringing more grass or pushing this grass to the bank. Which one do you think? Oh, there we go again. And that is a nice fish. Oh, I snagged. Oh, I didn't. Wow, that is a nice crappie. I thought I snagged him because he's so slow, but listen to this drag. I gotta tell you, today, just today, I enjoyed fishing with the 2000 size more. I can't tell the weight difference on the two eradicators, to tell you the truth. Maybe if I switch them back to back, I can tell. But I can't tell the weight difference. No net, this is a 12-inch fish, maybe more. But this one here, because today it has thinner line, it casts better, it's more sensitive, the knob is nicer to hold because it's flat and it's not round. Let me show you even this one. This is the 2000 size, just to give you a perspective. The 2000 size is not that big, is it? It's still a tiny reel. I enjoy the knob here. I don't know, the drag sounds nicer, maybe because I put the bearing and I did the clicker, but all in all, the way the two reels are right now, I definitely enjoyed fishing with the 2000 size better, but I just couldn't fish. The only way I fished the other one was with a swim bait, and I caught some big bass with it. But I think we're gonna need the next session to fully enjoy the 500 size. I'm gonna put some 2.1 pound line, 0.104 millimeter on the 500 size, and we're gonna catch a lot more fish than today. But hey, I will take it. Today was an awesome day, a bunch of nice bass, very nice crappie, definitely nice first session with these two puppies here. These two puppies. Like I said, I could not tell the weight difference. I was looking at the lures to figure out, which one I'm fishing with. But this is the end of this one, folks. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for watching to the end. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.